front, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, and another thing.
Feeling it too. She had her eyes closed.
Shout out to Busta Rhymes for throwing the water on the chick for grabbing his ass in the airport.
What's wrong with her?
Like, hey, these ain't new school niggas. Like, these new school niggas, they with all that ass play. An old school nigga, he may not ever have hit a woman before. As soon as you grab his ass, you gonna catch a Bruce Lee kick and go straight through the wall.
She has a clear understanding that when she does it, she opened up the door for a free pass for a slapping.
I'm at a point now, I don't think they do.
Definitely. I'm saying, in our time. Not now. She understood she grabbed your ass. That was just a free pass to just smack the shit out. So you ain't gonna do that. And she knew that was a free pass.
He should have hit it with the classic Snoop Dogg. Like, sweetheart, you know what you call forgot to give you something. What's that? These nuts.
Man, it's just grabbing nigga on his ass. What's wrong with these people?
I swear to God, this is one of the most craziest eras ever. I have one thing that I wanted to speak about. I think in some of the legends of rap today, the number one thing that they're the most known for is not just their top albums, it's their mixtape appearances. So when I say like Eminem is one of the greatest lyricists in raps, but it's not just for, it's really for what he did in between 2001, Marshall Mathers, all the way up until that 8 Mile soundtrack was his like peak level of top tier lyricism that he was showing, amongst his peers and to the greats as well. But it was them Green Lantern mixtapes when he started going to Ja Rule. The one before that was the second Invasion mixtape, and then the first one when he went after Benzino. Those were like a lot of the ones when it was the emergence of Obi Triso. It was a lot of people that was coming with that shit. So I say with him, Jay-Z was more with the DJ Clue era. And then you got Snoop, who really came around with the Battle Cat DJ Pooh, like in post No Limit, like right before he was getting ready to leave No Limit, he got linked back up with Dr. Dre. I'm like, I think that's where they show why these people are legends. And then after a while, and they've made all the money, and they can't make that same sound, which was for Snoop the G-Funk era. And I'm like, M was just that Dr. Dre sound. I'm like, I'm trying to think. With today's artists, I don't know how are we really defining how somebody's a legend, because we throw that word around a whole lot. So who do you personally think in the up and coming field is going to be an actual legend, like in hip hop? Because they put Glorilla on the motherfucking stage with Grandmaster Melly Mel, and I don't fucking get it.
I think now they use more influence. They call influence. If you had a big influence, you get put in legendary category. And I don't all the way agree with that. I think to me a legend is somebody who continues their work consistently and stays. They never, they stay at the top of that field. Who I think now, if you say like push from a young legend, who could be a young legend, Kendrick Lamar for sure on that list. I think if he continue crafting his style, doing what he's doing, I think Lil Baby. I think Lil Baby, he's pretty tight. And I it's like he's getting better. You feel me? So I think if he continue, so I definitely think it's some, but it's like you never know. Time can tell. You don't know. It's definitely got to be time. It's the same thing like in the streets though. It's like a dude get put on. He banged for a couple years, get a couple little homies. By his 5th year, he's calling himself a G, a OG or some shit, like a big homie, like he can retire and shit. Like versus to where it was like, you feel me? You need to put time in to even think of yourself like that. So,
they threw that out on you too.
What? Yeah.
On the internet, they said They said they was like Whack 100 gets called from LAOG.
OYG.
He's told to sit it down.
Wow. And then it's cold because they built a scenario off a clipping of his life, just the end of it though. It wasn't even like he made a whole video about the situation. He just was speaking on it at the end of the clip on his live, and they clipped that and just took it off his own words. Like he said, he told me to sit down. He said it exactly how it was. I asked him a favor. He was going, so it's like, damn. You know, but people, they go do that now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. You go get a negative persona some way, somehow. And nowadays, once you get a certain type of status and fame, it's go happen.
Oh, yeah, so just go ahead and mark this ahead of time. When y'all coming out the trenches, we just saying fuck y'all just for trying to make us look negative.
Right.
We come in with resolution, so if you don't have nothing else to do, just get ready to look out for our music, our podcasts, our skits. Look out for all the great shit, all the extra content, more shows.
Videos dropping. We got some videos dropping.
And I'm gonna be responding to you haters. I think what we need to start doing too. If you have a question that you want to ask anybody from out the trenches, just feel free to start messaging us on at Professor Trynch, or what's the name for matter of fact, at outertrenches@gmail.com.
Oh, Bosco, do me a favor. Stop fighting, bro. Please. Just stop it. You're looking horrible. Stop fighting, bro. Like, what are you doing?
I ain't gonna lie.
Bosco was my young guy, man. You know, we raised Bosco in prison, man. He came in there. Know what I'm saying? He didn't even know himself, man. He used to sit there and just twist his hair and we would bag on him all day. And I think that's kind of how he found himself, you know, you know, but bro, that last fight I seen, bro.
You talking about Gonzo?
It was like, I felt like I could have beat both of y'all up when I was 11 or 10 or 11 years old. You know what I'm saying? That fight was horrible. And it's like, y'all taking the culture backwards like that, bro. You know?
Y'all got it.
Just stop. You know what I'm saying? Just, you got to know when something ain't going your way, man. Let that go, man. You know?
Box.
Especially, I hate to say it, Whack. We've seen Whack in action. He looks like he still has his 1-2 in full gray. Bosco, if y'all two get in the ring, man, I hope you work on the speed back, bro.
My advice is just stop. Just stop, Bosco. You're embarrassing yourself and other people in this culture. Just leave it alone. You know, just as well as I asked Whack about the Jay Brinson, I'm asking you to please don't go fight in public again, Bosco. It just do not turn out good for you, bro. You just been beat up on camera. You know, you was in that ring, and I would not disrespect the female boxers and say you was in there swinging like a female boxer. I would never disrespect them in there. You was swinging like a child. You was in there swinging like a child. And I started to
like
say,
he hit some backwoods before he went into the ring, and then the first 90 seconds was it. He realized that there was more to fight.
I started to say he was swinging like a girl, but I wouldn't dare disrespect the women in boxing like that. Or women that can fight regardless. He was swinging like a child. Never been in a fight before. Scared. I got a couple more favors I might add.
Hey.
Coming along the way, man.
Yeah, here's breaking news. This looks like Young Gunna decided to go to the mall like shit was sweet around this motherfucker, and everybody chased his ass up out of there.
Yo.
I don't know. Young Thug. Gunna. I don't know why you thought to go to the mall in the first motherfucking place, man. This shit is fresh on you, bro.
Yo.
He didn't just go to the mall. Look at that video.
They throwing cheese all on this nigga Rafe.
That nigga went in the mall with security.
Man, hey, there's too many rappers in the world right now. I think there's about 1 billion rappers populating planet Earth right now, and there's plenty of other people that you can guard. Stop guarding snitches. Like, it is a dangerous job. After Tekashi, you should learn that.
Let me say it this way. And I'm I joke and shit. I'll be fucking sarcastic with a straight face. But I'm being totally fucking super serious right now, right? Here's the thing, man. Put people in that category, allow people to be in that category. You get what I'm saying? Like, a rapper is a rapper, right? Why would you want to be a rapper and be this and be that, right? Like the thing about the streets is to make it out, bro. It's not to prove how tough you are. You know what I'm saying? The streets gonna speak for you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna know from the people who know you. They gonna tell your story, right? So when you make it out, it's like, if the goal is not to go back and go into the box, that's crazy as fuck. So you don't treat these people like they, you know what I'm saying? Like how 6ix9ine was. Like, you don't treat them like they, like you don't allow them to play outside their character. You are what you are. Like I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like although I made a bit.
I can see it in your eyes that you want me. Got a vibe, babe, I want you to. Heard about the freaky things that you do. The ball in your court, take a shot, baby, shoot. Please don't hold back, cause I want you. Give it to me rough like you supposed to. You can do the things that you want to. Say you can have my body how you want to. Cause this a roller coaster, let's go up and down. No, I got you up, baby, don't let me down. Making me proud, get you hear my love sound. Screaming out your name, deep, baby, pound. Said this a roller coaster, let's go up and down. No, I got you up, baby, don't let me down. Making me proud, get you hear my love sound. Call out my name, deep, baby, pound. Call out my name, make you say, come here, baby, come get this hug. I can reach your mind, you ain't gotta act tough. This a one night stand, show me how you act up. Walking in my waters, falling deep inside my soul. Gripping on my body, please don't let me go. Lost inside the moment, baby, can I lose control? Can I give it all to you?
Doing the video, actually selling 100 keys in their video, or actually shooting somebody, or
you gonna leave your mansion, all this shit, and go put some murders down. Stop fucking playing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, are you serious? So it's like, you have like a football player do some shit that was playing tough and the motherfucker called him a snitch. You know what I'm saying? Like of course he was gonna snitch. Like that's you. I looked at him, you know what I'm saying? Something he was. I remember I used to read The Final Call when I was in prison, and even though I'm not Muslim, I still love the way Farrakhan word shit metaphorically, right? And he said, on a metaphor he was speaking on, that just because you take a person out where they come from don't mean they not them. You feel me? So he said you could put a cat in the oven, it doesn't make them biscuits. You know what I'm saying? So you just because somebody trying to portray this, you don't make them that. Of course, like I can have somebody. How many times through my life people try to play gangster around me, and it's like I'll be like, yeah, but never would I put them in the gangster situation because I know what they go do. Because you have people. I've seen people that I perceived as tough break. Like everything is easy till shit come down on you. You don't, you talking that tough shit, but when you in the interrogation rooms and that law coming down on you and
you look, they be sitting like this the whole time. Then right when you look at them, they like, man. They're like, yeah, everything's going good.
They smart. They be sitting back thinking about every mistake they made and hope that don't get discovered or hope it did. They don't be sitting there on some I don't give a fuck shit. So I mean, don't get me wrong. Some do. You know what I'm saying? If they do, I respect you however you are. Just stand on it. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times, when I speak, I like to speak on the comment, on the average. It's always exceptions to the rules, but averagely. So no, I'm not. Even if a person is putting himself in that situation, you know what I'm saying? It's like you know what I'm saying? It's like my girl. I think my girl down as a motherfucker. I don't mean I'm gonna have her drive the car if I'm going to go smoke a nigga or some shit like that. I don't want her to know shit. So if they snatch her up and they say, "Do you know this?" and she say no, she's telling the absolute truth. I can tell her just tell the truth. What you want me to tell them? Tell the truth. They don't know shit. You feel me? Tell the motherfucking truth.
That's what I said.
You don't put people in situations.
Naturally, do your dirt ball all by your lonely.
All right, if you don't do it with somebody who like you, who's up like you, but you don't put people in them situations. They call them a snitch. Like, oh, he's a snitch. Like, everybody's a snitch that's not a gangster. Who don't snitch?
It looked to me like Young Thug grabbed every person that whose stomach was hungry than a motherfucker. Was like, "You down to be with the gang?" Be like, "Can I get a biscuit?"
It got real. He knew himself.
He had kids with him.
When it was fun and the money there and the damn, it's never, life don't work that way. You don't find out the who's is who's until shit come crashing down. Everything all right, you'll never know who everybody is. You know what I'm saying?
And life's just going to present that test. It ain't like you can prepare for it.
Right.
It's just going to present itself.
Right. If we all got money, you know what I'm saying? It's harder to know who people is.
Yeah, y'all should have been figuring out which ocean or which beach has the blackest sand. Like, going in and go find. When we gonna have one of you rappers go find Atlantis or something? Like, go be some archaeologists on the side. Like, y'all trying to be gangsters.
Fools want to be so tough. Why? Let me tell you something, man.
Because it gets the girls.
Let me tell you
That's
something.
the key to it. When you know it's the top dog, you can sleep with the women for a lot less than what the average trick dude pays. He pretty much that they're looking to have the attention around for free.
That's not what I'm speaking of. I'm saying, right? All right. I grew up in South Central LA my whole life, right? To me, South Central is one of the most separated places on earth. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's boxed in. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know how you hear people say, "Oh man, being a gangbanger is stupid, being a woo-woo." People didn't say that back then. Although they may have felt it, they wouldn't say it because it was so magnified and it was so real, and somebody might blow your fucking brains out just for having an opinion on what the fuck they doing, right? So you had to learn how to navigate. You couldn't ignore Bloods and Crips. You couldn't just say, "I'm not a Blood, I'm not a Crip, I'm gonna live my." You had to respect the rules. You get killed over wearing red. You get killed over wearing blue. You know what I'm saying? I mean killed. I mean no questions asked, killed. You know what I'm saying? You'll get, you know what I'm saying? You catch the bus the wrong place. People hitting you up. Where you from? Where your people from? All this shit. So whether you from it or not, you have to learn how to deal with it, right? Like so things that might not have been a discomfort regularly, like I don't mind walking outside of LA. I'm very in shape. But just walking through LA, I don't mind riding the bus somewhere else. Riding the bus in Los Angeles in my time, get you so average things is not average. Like going to the gas station, going to the store, a red light, trying to go get you a piece of pussy, trying to go get you something to eat. Becomes a chessboard, right? So I'm asking why people who doesn't have to live that way, who their environment is not of that, want to be that way.
And I'm telling you, they want the attention of people that don't want to be around them off bat. So they go do the shit that it's like so they go lead a fear campaign. But in the end, all they end up doing is being scared of the same goddamn them same blue and red lights that they were scared of in the first place. They're not even scared of the blue and red flags. They scared of the actual. They scared of the actual police lights. And then that's the thing, and that's what makes honestly a stupid motherfucker, because there's no other way you can apply common sense to joining something that you're scared of, other than you are stupid. Like, and that's how the old heads in my time talk. They literally was like, "Yeah, so if you want to go do this and go be stupid," their classic line was, "You gonna get the fuck out my house."
Yeah.
Like nowadays, these kids think they can go gangbang and still stay in mom's house. And
cry about shit.
Like, "Mom, I don't want to go to prison." Be like I'm gonna tell on these niggas. Baby, that's okay. No. What you need to go ahead and do, get you a scholarship, get to the best, get you a legal bag, and stay the fuck out of organized crime, because that's how they're coming down on. It's no longer the streets. It is now officially seen to these goddamn woods.
Here's the thing. Let's not get caught up with them. It doesn't be organized crime. They make it appear like organized crime. You get what I'm saying?
It's we know what it is.
The only threat is the money. You take away the money. They don't give a fuck. Motherfucker in the streets doing what they do, right? They only call it organized when you get money. Why you can't be organized broke? A group of niggas with guns is a group of niggas with guns. A group of broke niggas with guns can shoot and kill all day and don't get considered organized crime. They're just a bunch of dumb niggas. It's only organized when you're getting some American money. Now they want to call it organized crime. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the point I make. Before you join this, you got to be able to move smart enough before you jump into a situation that you think is not organized crime, but when they sit you down and they get to talking that talk, which is the hot seat. The hot seat is you just with the homies. Right. Now they're like your partner here, and here. He like we have this on you, and right now what you're looking at is 6 years, buddy. How old are you right now? You're 7. You're 18 years old. Are you ready to get out when you're fucking 95? You're like, what?
They're gonna say 65 years. They're gonna say it in days and months.
Hey, Rob and them told me. Rob, okay. Right, start typing.
It's just like, yeah, man. It's like that oath to the lifestyle. It's too serious. So now it's a fad, right? It's a fad. So. Fads wear out, you know what I'm saying? And that's where the problem at. But at first it wasn't no fad. As a matter of fact, it wasn't something that it was separated. Everybody didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no. They knew it had to be a certain type of individual. You know what I'm saying? So
for me personally, hearing about the getting put on process, I was like, so I got to get my ass whooped.
Yeah.
I was like, I got a family I'm fighting all the time. I'm like, when I pull up at the barbecues and we do this for fun, I'm like,
I knew shit was wrong when I started seeing grown men fight and the first person get hit, like damn near do a spin, like he'd never been hit before in his life. Or I say time out, like you just got hit. That's it. Like you fighting, you supposed to get hit. Like stay fighting. I said, oh yeah, shit changing. You get what I'm saying? It's not, and it's just not physical. Period. No more. It's not even their fault. It's generations like video games took over. You get what I'm saying? Well, motherfuckers used to be in the streets as kids, wrestling, doing karate, slap boxing, playing sports, fighting over sports, marbles, fighting over marbles, just tempers, it was just that every day. You grew up in that. It's like, nowadays, little nigga might not even know the nigga that stay 4 houses down from him. Don't even know him. Don't even give a fuck to know him. You feel me? Go to school, come back, one house, play it. It's just different. The worst thing you can do to us when I was a kid was stop you from going outside.
Yeah, when I got put on punishment, it was literally you're stuck horrible. In the room.
It was horrible.
With that old school paper, with the line, with that white paper, with all the lines on there, and you got pens and pencils and even if you don't have homework, now you got motherfucking standards to write.
If you had real friends, real stumped down friends, they didn't feel sorry for you. They taunt you. They picked your block to play on. We gonna go play in front of Whoop Whoop House. Because he's on punishment, just to show him how much fun. So
as soon as they see you,
you hear, you hear the laughter, and it's their duty to torture your motherfucking ass when you fucking.
They come slide by your window like, you can't come outside? They drinking a Caprice. They come fresh off the ice cream truck like, you can't come outside?
And it seemed like they having the time of their life. It seemed like you wasn't having that much fun when you was out there. Now you locked up. They having the time of their motherfucking life. But there was a good old day, and it built character. It built tough. It built another thing. So you don't become a gangbanger or become a gangster or become this person and all of a sudden develop this character. This is something that's built during time. You young, you come up. We grew up tough. So by the time we came into this, my mama used to tell me, don't tell. If anybody lay down in the street bleeding, or Don don't come up in there telling nothing. You get what I'm saying? So you was really, it really was embedded in your heart. It wasn't like a thing of like, oh, I wish I can tell, but if I would, I would get in trouble. No, it was like offensive when they got at you to tell on your homies. Like, what? Like, it's like you telling me to stab my brother in the back. Like, fuck you. You felt violated. And if the police get at you like that and you don't feel violated, then maybe you got the potentials of telling.
You ready to eat that hamburger. You ready to eat them French fries.
You need to look into yourself.
You ready for that cigarette.
You know, it should be the same thing as you with a fine female and she asks you, you know what I'm saying, can she invite another man into the bedroom? You should feel violated when a motherfucker tell you, if you live by a code, then no one else got you violated. You feel me?
It's like the samurai code. Once you break that code, I've said that before. If all of a sudden something went into a lot of people's heads that was playing this street shit, and it would be like a noble test. Like, all right, if everybody is noble, then they won't be killing themselves. You will see a lot of people from being on the bus, cars crashing, all type of people that just folded, just cutting their stomachs open, even though you might not know, even though we might not know, like, we'd be like, oh, y'all, that's a stand-up person. That's a stand-up person. Like, oh, damn, this motherfucker cutting his stomach up. Damn. You would see most of society going out like that. Like, people who say, I would never do this, instead of just living your life and making sure you make the best decision possible, like, and that's what it is. Everybody doesn't have it in them to deal with the 360 of what the streets is made of. Like, people only have maybe 45 degrees in them. Some have 90. But as soon as you go that 1 degree over, that's when that steam hit, that pressure be ready to bust. But, like, you know, the best thing to do is not be down for whatever. You should know your limits after a certain point. Me personally, I think joining shit after 18 is kind of bogus. You are already formulating yourself into this person. We all are being who we are at, starting kind of at 9 years old, 10 years old. Even people that have smoked, that started out smoking as teenagers, whether it be the little rolled up piece of paper. Mm-hmm. And our time we had them little candy cigarettes that
blue like gum.
Us in the ghetto. The whole ghetto needs to sue whoever made those candy cigarettes, because everybody that smokes Newport and Marlboros, we was smoking the fuck out of them motherfuckers. So, hey, if you a lawyer, go ahead and holler at us, man. We want to get some money up out of these motherfuckers. We need to bring that company down.
Yeah, they did it back then. Now all of a sudden y'all want to switch it up.
What if we came out with Tootsie Rolls that was rolled up like Swishers?
Fuck that. I want my kids to have a candy cigarette.
They had the little powdered sugar on there. You blow that shit the fuck out.
What? They make you live a real experience. But yeah, man.
Yeah, at the end of the day, this whole thing that's going on with all the older gentlemen on the internet, I know how this internet game works, and I know how it touches a lot of your pride. Put your pride to the side. I would like both of y'all gentlemen to please, behind closed doors, resolve the situation, and however it goes, whether you guys knuckle up or you guys decide to sit down, shake it out, and have your artist work something out down the line, which probably won't happen. But we just need y'all to stay off the internet. We got enough of these young lost kids on here already to be trying to keep from doing something to themselves. Like, so, Rock, how you want to see it? Because I know we got recording to do, we got music to make, we got videos dropping.
Mm-hmm. We got a lot of things to do. We definitely coming. You feel me? So stay alert, pay attention, because we gonna be dropping some hot shit. Yeah, man. Like I said, man. Motherfucker, just, you know, with anybody, man, hope for better days, but it is what it is, right? So, you know, try to make the attempt. Didn't turn out so great, but hey, I'd do it again in a heartbeat if I could. You feel me? You know, to try to make shit better. But it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But what's coming up for the next episode on Trynch Talk? Trynch Talk.
What we got coming for the future? Live shows. We want to start looking at doing more live shows because we want to start having people come into chats. We want to start having people being able to get a feel of what it's like without an unedited episode. We want to start the gate.
Yeah, my bad.
No, the gate's closed.
Okay.
But we're definitely going to be looking at having more better. I'm like, the next show. Definitely, we want to work towards live shows.
We gonna have some call-ins, yeah, because we want y'all to call in and talk y'all shit. If y'all disagree, whatever. I'm gonna begin the show that's gonna be up on the Trynch Talk. It's gonna be called Trynch Talk. Bo gonna be part of the time. It's gonna be called Trynch Talk Perspective. So that's my whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I think life is about perspective and the perspective you put it into. So I love to hear other people's perspective. You know what I'm saying? So when we doing these things, that's the whole thing. You call in, give your perspective. You know what I'm saying? And you know, disagree, agree, whatever. We definitely gonna open up the lines though. So stay tuned in. You know what I mean? And stop fighting, Bosco. Bosco, stop fighting.
I hope you know I'm gonna put a clip of this nigga fighting in there.
All right, man. Trynch Talk, man.
Trynch
Them
Talk,
Rock, man.
fun
Professor Trynch.
all day. We in the field, never on the bench. Out of trenches. Peace.
Next time.